Chronic kidney disease is the #1 killer of domestic cats. And veterinary researchers identified something that most owners are doing right now, today, that is a direct contributing cause. Not the food, not the water, the litter box. Specifically the type, the location, the litter inside it, and one item most owners place nearby thinking it helps. Your cat cannot tell you their kidneys are under pressure. By the time the symptoms appear, the damage has already been building for months, sometimes years. There are 13 specific litter box mistakes on this list. And the last one, number 13, is the one that no vet, no pet store, and no packaging will ever warn you about. Most owners who have it consider it one of the most responsible things they have done for their cat. They have no idea what it is actually doing. Chronic kidney disease is the #1 killer of domestic cats. And veterinary researchers have now identified something that most owners are doing right now. Today, that is a direct contributing cause. Not the food, not the water quality, not genetics, the litter box. Specifically, the type you chose, the location you placed it, the litter inside it, and in some cases, one single item most owners place nearby because they believe it helps. Your cat cannot tell you their kidneys are under pressure. They will not show symptoms until the damage is already significant. By the time you notice something is wrong, it has been building for months, sometimes for years. There are 13 specific litter box mistakes on this list today. Some of the most popular and expensive options are included. And number 13, the last one, is the mistake no vet, no pet store, and no packaging will ever warn you about. Most owners who have it believe it is one of the most responsible things they have ever done for their cat. They have absolutely no idea what it is actually doing. Owners buy covered litter boxes for one reason: smell control. The lid traps odor. The house stays fresh. The cat gets privacy. It is one of the best-selling litter box styles in the world. But here is what that lid is actually trapping. Ammonia from urine does not escape a covered box. It builds, concentrates, and sits. Every time your cat steps inside, they are breathing a toxic ammonia concentration at approximately 14 times the intensity you would experience it standing nearby. That sustained ammonia exposure inflames the urinary tract lining. Inflammation leads to avoidance. Avoidance means your cat starts holding urine for hours at a stretch. And retained urine creates the perfect environment for bacteria to multiply and travel directly to the kidneys. The very feature you bought it for, odor control, is the mechanism slowly shutting your cat's kidneys down. Switch to an open box. The difference will appear in your cat's behavior within days. Self-cleaning litter boxes feel like the ultimate upgrade. Automated cleaning means fresher conditions, consistent maintenance, less manual effort. That intention is completely right. But budget automatic boxes, typically anything under $80, have a structural problem the marketing never mentions. Their mechanical parts, gears, belts, interior chambers, accumulate waste residue in spaces no cleaning brush can ever physically reach. Over time, those hidden surfaces become a permanent bacteria reservoir that no cleaning routine eliminates. Your cat, who can detect odors your nose physically cannot register, smells that residue with every visit. Starts avoiding. Starts holding. The kidneys begin their silent decline, and owners never connect the dots because the box looks clean on the surface. If you use a self-cleaning box, full accessibility to every internal part is non-negotiable. If you cannot reach it and clean it, bacteria is living there permanently. Most owners keep the same litter box for years because it still holds litter and cleans up easily enough. Run your finger along the inside of any box you have used longer than a year, especially if you use a metal scoop. Feel those grooves. Each one of those scratches is a bacteria colony. Plastic cannot be fully sterilized once it has been scratched. Those grooves trap waste matter that no amount of soap and water ever reaches. Bacteria, including E. coli, breed inside those channels permanently. Every time your cat uses that box, they're being exposed to an invisible infection source that travels directly to the urinary tract and kidneys. Washing a scratched plastic box is like mopping around a broken sewage pipe. The contamination is built into the surface itself. Replace it every 12 months minimum. No exceptions. Top entry boxes solve a real problem: litter tracking across floors. Your cat climbs in from the top, uses the box, climbs back out. Litter stays contained. The floor stays clean. For a young, healthy cat, it can work fine. But for any cat over the age of 7, or any cat with early-stage arthritis, which affects 1 in 3 cats and almost always goes completely undiagnosed, climbing in and out of a top entry box is genuinely painful. Your cat will not tell you it hurts. They will just start avoiding it quietly, gradually. First once a day, then twice. Then they're holding urine for 6, 8, 10 hours at a stretch. That sustained retention is one of the most direct documented causes of chronic kidney disease in aging cats. You bought it to make the home cleaner. It is making your senior cat sicker. The floor mess is worth far less than their kidneys. There is a rule in feline medicine that almost no pet store employee ever tells you. 1 litter box per cat, plus 1 extra. Because cats are territorial about elimination. When one cat consistently dominates access to the only box, the other begins holding waste every single day. And here's the part that gets ignored entirely. Chronic stress from territorial competition triggers sustained cortisol spikes in cats. Cortisol constricts blood vessels, including the tiny vessels inside the kidneys responsible for filtering toxins. Sustained constriction over months is a medically documented pathway to kidney disease. Your cats seem perfectly fine together. One of them is quietly being destroyed by a box you did not think you needed. The label says fresh lavender. Sounds completely harmless. Your cat's nose is processing that fragrance at 14 times the intensity you experience it. Artificial scents release VOCs, volatile organic compounds classified as respiratory irritants, to feline systems. The result is not just occasional sneezing. Your cat develops a deep instinctive aversion to the box itself. They start waiting, holding, delaying every bathroom visit because the smell you chose is actively repelling them. And every hour a cat holds urine, crystal formations begin building inside the urinary tract. The exact formations that obstruct kidney flow and trigger chronic kidney disease. The product you bought to make your cat's environment cleaner is the very thing making them sicker. Unscented only. Every time. Silica gel litter is marketed as dust-free, longer-lasting, and more hygienic than traditional clay. Owners switch to it specifically for their cat's health. But here is what stays off the packaging. Silica dust released every time your cat digs contains microscopic crystalline particles small enough to be inhaled deep into lung tissue. Repeated inhalation causes sustained respiratory inflammation, and the connection to kidneys is more direct than most people realize. Chronic respiratory irritation keeps the immune system in a state of constant, low-level activation. Sustained immune response over months creates systemic inflammation, including inside the kidneys. Additionally, cats ingest silica particles through daily grooming. Repeated ingestion places a long-term filtration burden on kidneys that have limited capacity to process it. Use switch litters to protect your cat. Ensure ventilation is adequate, and monitor for any respiratory changes. The most popular litter in the world. Chosen because cleanup is effortless. Waste clumps tightly, you scoop it out, done. But sodium bentonite, the ingredient that creates the clumping, expands up to 15 times its original size when wet. Every day your cat grooms themselves after using the box, licking traces of litter dust from their paws. That material gets swallowed. It expands inside the digestive tract. Over months, it creates a slow internal blockage. As the kidneys work overtime compensating for what the digestive system cannot process, they begin to fail without a single visible symptom. The convenience that made you choose this litter is the hidden mechanism working against your cat. Paper-based or wood pellet litter. The kidneys do not need that daily burden. Owners tuck the box in a closet to keep the home looking clean. Place it near the laundry room for convenience. Push it next to the food bowl because space is limited. Every one of those decisions comes from wanting a functional home. Every one of them damages your cat. Cats are prey animals wired to feel acutely vulnerable during elimination. An enclosed closet traps ammonia and amplifies anxiety. A location next to food triggers a primal biological aversion. Cats are hardwired to refuse elimination near where they eat. A high-traffic spot creates stress-based suppression of the urge to go entirely. Every placement choice ends the same way, a cat holding urine far longer than their body was designed for. The kidneys cannot sustain that load indefinitely. Your entire setup, could be perfect. The location you chose for the sake of your home is still the thing quietly damaging them. The standard almost nobody knows. A litter box should be 1.5 times the full body length of your cat. For an average adult cat, that means 18 to 24 inches. Most standard boxes sold in pet stores fall significantly short of that. When a cat cannot comfortably posture inside their box, they rush. They eliminate partially. They associate the box with physical discomfort and start spacing out bathroom visits to avoid it. That spacing, repeated daily over weeks and months, is exactly the low-grade urine retention that builds the urinary crystal deposits responsible for early kidney disease. This is the simplest fix on this entire list. A larger box. One change. Years potentially added to your cat's life. Owners buy this version to keep dogs out of the litter box. The swinging flap blocks access, reduces smell, and gives the cat privacy. Genuinely smart idea for the dog problem. But that flap seals the box more completely than a standard covered lid, meaning ammonia concentrations build even higher than a plain hooded box. On top of that, cats, especially anxious or sensitive ones, which describes the majority of domestic cats, develop a resistance to pushing through a physical barrier to reach their bathroom. The hesitation starts small. One skipped visit becomes 2. Holding becomes habit. And every hour of retained urine is an hour bacteria are building pressure against the kidneys. Remove the flap. Keep the box. The dog problem has other solutions. The kidney damage does not. These are the owners who did everything right. 1 box per cat plus 1 extra. 3 cats. For litter boxes. Rule followed. Problem not solved. Because the rule was never about the number of boxes alone. It was about territory. A dominant cat does not guard a single box. They guard a zone. When all 4 boxes sit in the same bathroom, a single territorial cat controls all 4 simultaneously without moving from the doorway. The other cats still face the same avoidance, the same stress, the same cortisol spikes that constrict the vessels supplying the kidneys. You bought the boxes. You counted correctly. Placement turned 4 boxes into 1 territory. Spread them across different rooms, different floors. The rule only works when the boxes are genuinely, physically separate. Motion-activated air freshener devices placed near the litter box are one of the most common items owners add to the litter area. The logic is completely clean. The device detects movement, sprays a burst of odor neutralizer, keeps the area consistently fresh without daily effort. For the owner, it works perfectly. For the cat, it is an entirely different experience. Every time they approach the box or exit it, a sudden mechanical sound fires and a chemical mist hits the air directly around them. Cats have a startle response that forms negative associations extremely fast. Within days, the litter box zone becomes a place where something alarming happens every single visit. They start approaching cautiously, then reluctantly, then avoiding entirely. The box did not change. The litter did not change. One device placed 3 feet away created an anxiety trigger powerful enough to break the bathroom habit completely. But here's the part that should genuinely stop you. This mistake is made almost exclusively by the most conscientious, attentive cat owners. The ones who researched the best litter, who bought the right size box, who placed it thoughtfully, who counted the boxes correctly and spread them across rooms, and then placed 1 device nearby because they were trying to make the environment as comfortable and clean as possible for their cat. The owners least likely to make any of the other mistakes on this list are the most likely to make this one. Because it looks like care. It feels like responsibility. It is marketed as something that improves your cat's environment. And it is training your cat to fear their own bathroom. 1 spray at a time, silently, invisibly, until the avoidance is already a habit and the kidney damage is already underway. Remove it from the litter area entirely. The kidneys cannot afford that kind of behavioral disruption. And your cat cannot tell you it is happening. 13 mistakes. Most of them made with the best intentions. Most of them sold as solutions. Almost none of them labeled with what they are actually doing. The covered box trapping the toxin you bought it to contain. The scratched plastic breeding what no soap can reach. The top entry box making your senior cat choose between pain and holding. The scented litter driving them away from the one place they need to go. the sodium bentonite expanding inside them every day, the misplaced box overriding the urge entirely, the too small box that rushes them through, the swinging door that's sealed in the problem, the 4 boxes in one room that a single cat controls from the doorway, and the spray device placed there by the most careful owner in the home, doing the most invisible damage of all. Your cat cannot tell you any of this is happening. They can only show you in avoidance, in holding, in the slow behavioral shifts that look like nothing until the blood work comes back and the vet says the words you were not prepared to hear. Now you know what to look for. Now you can act before that conversation happens. Drop a comment right now. Tell me which of these is in your home, and whether your cat has had any urinary or kidney issues you could not explain. I go through every single comment personally, and I will try to help you find the answer. Your cat cannot ask for help, but you just did. If this concerned you, hit like. Share it with every cat owner you know, because somewhere right now someone has all 13 of these mistakes running simultaneously and has no idea. Subscribe, because next week we cover the food ingredients doing the same silent damage from the other direction.